We're back on Smells Like 90's Rock, and that's right, I'm still noshing on chips. This is the food edition of Smells Like 90's Rock. Might as well just call it that at this point. The Hot Toddy Eating Edition.
Granted, this happens behind the scenes at the station from time to time.
It does. Sheila's always eating something. You haven't eaten on the air, have you?
Not on the air. I think I've brought in food once or twice, but more often than not, no, I'm not eating something behind the scenes.
Right. I'm breaking all the rules of radio tonight, and I don't even care. So, I probably know the answer to this because you don't want to take the risk, and I understand, but have you seen any new movies lately?
Have I? No.
Been to a few poor...
I did realize recently that Elon Musk was in Iron Man 2.
He was?
Yeah, he makes like a brief cameo at like the very beginning where Tony Stark is in Italy. He's at that little IndyCar event.
Ew. Who let that man loose on the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
It was 2010. I don't think he had completely spoiled his image yet at that point.
Still... Well, neither had Donald Trump, but I'm pretty sure in 2010 I wouldn't want to see him in a Marvel movie either.
No, I'm glad that never happened.
Yeah.
Because it very well could have.
Exactly. I want to be in a Marvel movie. I'm sorry, Mr. President. We don't have a role for you. They're just they're so liberal. They're part of the woke generation. They're awful.
They asked me to do it. I declined several times. That's what he always does.
Yeah.
I'm very healthy though, and can do it.
I'm very healthy, although I could have been the best. I could have been the best superhero.
I look just like Captain America.
I do.
Thor.
No, that's Thor. I look just like Thor. I would have been a great Thor, believe me. I was originally going to take the role, but then they were like, well...
No, he would have been like the villain in Iron Man 2. The guy with the bird, Mickey Rourke.
Oh, Mickey Rourke. Isn't it sad that Mickey Rourke... Isn't it sad...
No, that's an Mickey Rourke.
It is.
I'm sorry, Mickey.
I was about to say, Mickey Rourke looks better than Donald Trump. And Mickey Rourke's face looks like it's about to melt off, so... But we've seen a few movies this summer. Well, we've seen the Jurassic World. Mm-hmm. We've seen the Doctor Strange.
The Elvis.
We saw the Elvis the other night. I saw the Top Gun twice. Top Gun's really good. Huh?
I was sick.
You were sick as a dog?
I kind of want to see that movie, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. I've heard it's actually pretty good.
It's so weird you mentioned that because I'd heard so much about it around the time that Doctor Strange came out, because it came out around the same time. Never saw it. Just today I watched the Half in the Bag on it from Red Letter Media, and it does look like a really good movie. It's got, get this, you'll get a kick out of this, Baby J. One of the stars in it is Short Round from Indiana Jones.
Oh.
All grown up.
Yeah, he's a middle-aged man in this.
Yeah.
I think the main character is
Michelle Yeoh.
Yeah, I know she's like a bigger name in China, which is where she's originally from. But she has, I think, like a James Bond movie here. That's the last thing I can really remember her being.
James Bond.
She's still like a
right.
Tomorrow Never Dies. I think pretty sure that's the one she was in.
That is the one, but she's also been in Crazy Rich Asians.
Oh, love that movie.
Yeah, she played the mother in Crazy Rich Asians.
That's such a
Yep. Was she in Shang-Chi? I want to say maybe she was in Shang-Chi. I can't remember. But she was definitely on Star Trek Discovery for a couple of seasons, or maybe just one season. So she's done a lot of work here in America too. So much that people would recognize her when she's in a movie or something here, and yeah, she's pretty cool. And then what's even more weird is that her ex-boyfriend is Short Round from Temple of Doom. That guy left acting, retired from acting, and this is his first movie back. What a movie to come back on. But it has a lot of influences from Marvel and The Matrix and stuff like that, so It looks like a decent film. I haven't seen it yet, but I want to. But highly recommend Elvis. If you've not seen Elvis, even if you're not an Elvis fan, you might get a kick out of this movie. It's got Tom Hanks in a fat suit.
A bad one.
Yeah. If anything, go to see it for that. And Top Gun's a great movie.
Who plays Elvis in this movie?
Kid named Austin Butler, he's done some things in the past, but this is like his first humongous thing he's ever done.
Is that like? Can you really pull that off? I can't really. There's some figures in like American history or American cultural, America's cultural legacy that's hard to really imitate.
We did a Get Real on Elvis, and I talked about how since the man has died, there has been thousands upon thousands of Elvis impersonators who've impersonated him, in like Pigeon Forge or Las Vegas or wherever. The man has been impersonated by a million different people, but I can solemnly say this is the greatest Elvis impression that I've ever seen. He gets his voice down pat, and he sang like him too. They didn't dub Elvis's singing over his singing in the movie. That's him singing, and he sounds just like him. So, props to Austin Butler.
I feel like it would be kind of like that Walk the Line movie. Granted, Joaquin Phoenix did as good a job as you can in portraying Johnny Cash, but like he was just like such a distinct figure. I can only see Joaquin Phoenix when I see that movie.
Walk the Line was one of the last movies where they kind of just didn't care and they just wanted to do a movie about an icon.